Hi guys, this is Chloe Kiefer with Evolve Lab, here to bring you another video about Revit Generative Design. In this video, Bill, Claire, and Ben are going to be going over the cross-product method.
Okay, so let's create a new study now. The same one, but this time, I want to move this over here. We're going to use a cross-product option method. The face is still the same, and I'm going to keep it like that so it doesn't create too many options. But in this case, what it's doing is just, and please help me, Ben.
But basically, you can see immediately that the inputs are vary now. You don't have any goals anymore. You don't have maximums and minimums, and you don't have any goals. It's just, this is kind of a brute force approach where it actually explores everything that's possible. So if you look at number of variations, three numbers within 0 to 1, if that's the range, for example. But if you add 4, then it gives you 4 numbers that's going to test. So if you think of this as a slider, it's going to move the slider 4 times as an option. If you do 2, then it's actually really the minimum and the maximum. So you get 0 and 1, 0 and 1. So if you only keep it at 2, that's where you get the min and the max. But as soon as you increment that number to 3, 4, 5, like 3 will be the midpoint. So actually we'll get 0.5. So 0, 0.5, and 1. So
I'm going to put this as
it's checking. So if you look at the first pass, it's going to do 0, 0, 0, 0. Then it's going to do 0, 1, 0, 0. Then it's going to do 0, 1, 1, 0. So it's going to try every possible combination, like picking a lock. That's what the cross product does. It tries just everything depending on how many iterations you choose. So if you have 2 for each one, it's only going to try 2 combinations for each one of these inputs.
Yeah, and here we can see the total of outcomes that is creating, which is just multiplying all these numbers together, and that is the total results that you're going to get in the end.
Correct. So if you multiply 3 times 2 times 2 times 2, you'll get that. And also keep in mind that you could actually do less iterations at the first batch. And then let's say you find out a sweet spot where I think I want to explore this path. Then you could just actually minimize within those iterations and just kind of explore solutions using those values.
As an analogy, I don't know if you guys have ever seen like the diagram, but one of the ways that really helped me to understand cross product is if you almost think of like a shoe with shoelaces and how it goes through the different eye holes. You're basically touching multiple options as it relates to, okay, bottom hole directly across from it, bottom hole directly across and up from it.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that happening over here. You have this option, this other option, and like it's just across. This one goes up and then comes down, and it's trying every single of these cross section options, right?
Yeah, so if you look at the first input, we actually had 3 iterations instead of 2. So you could see right now that you actually have 3 kind of points that cross that line instead of the other ones. We only had 2, so it's only choosing the mins and maximum. But if you were to add more points, you would see a lot more nuance and more variation in what you have available. But then also that dramatically increases the number of generations that it's producing, because it runs that many more times the script. So in this example, that number of iterations was 24, which means the script was run by Dynamo with different inputs 24 times.
So this is one of 4 different methods of generative design that's used in Revit. If you'd like to check out our other videos, we go through all 4 of these methods in separate short videos.